We now return to SimCity 4. Okie doke. Let's take care of some things that we can take care of easily. Starting with moving that fair. Am I going to have to unlock that again? Probably. I don't think I unlocked it naturally. I have another... Yeah, I didn't. I have another lighthouse, too. I mean, that could just go like here. I mean, it is very obviously going to cause some kind of issue with the land. Yeah, it's definitely gonna... Let's put it here. There. That's not so terrible. Okay. Anyway, so, you don't deserve it. Let's get that back out here. State Fair. Alright, it's not going to fit that way, so yeah. Let's put it this way. I mean, it's either that way or put it here. I'm not really sure which would be better. I guess if we want to maintain sort of the beach atmosphere, do it kind of like, well, I mean, I could still even pull it far away from it. Alright. We will do so. Now, let's go ahead and let you run. Do that. Just fill that in, that's fine. I really never did maintain a very good patterning for the buses. Yeah, it creates all kinds of funkiness, but whatever, it will work. And then what are we doing here? We shall call that good. Now, we have since cleaned this up. I mean, we could leave it. Okay. Not terrible. In fact, why don't we just turn this into the park? Do something like that. Medium playground, there you go. Well, I've got that down there, but actually it would be better now as a bus stop, wouldn't it? Looking at where it is. Why don't we put the skate park over here instead? Maybe over here? Pretend that's a jungle gym type thing. Like they used to have in the old days where I lived. You know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's do that spaceport, just for fun. Again, you know, people living right next to it, not terribly realistic. It's the sort of thing that would just shatter your windows every time they launched. It'd be really annoying. You can't have a Windows insurance company in this city because you'd just constantly be losing money. Nope, 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 nope. We are going to buffer those. Despite its location, it still wants to have a ton of engines, apparently. It thinks it's going to do. Okay, for fun, let's just put this down. I really do think I could unlock it naturally. We're getting 25,000 high-tech jobs. Let's just have a look first before we go doing this. How do I look? Oh, jobs. There we go. High-tech. Right there. Oh, we're not even close. Yeah. We're like 15,000. Okay, well, never mind then. Like, I want to keep playing, but I don't want to keep playing that long. I mean, this really would be better to have... I mean, there's really no better place for this. We could maybe stick it way up here. Like, right there. If I got rid of those things. Oh, and I noticed that I actually did deplete a whole square here, so I got rid of it. It'd be nice if it actually get rid of like this stuff. Kind of looks like it is, but I don't think it is. I think it's just that's a corner piece, and that's what it looks like. It's diminishing there. But if I could get rid of that, that'd be nice. But yeah, like a launch pad up here, it would make more sense. Sticking it way out here, especially since that's kind of a touristy area. And especially like if something went wrong, yeah, nah. I mean, that's just terrible. If something goes wrong here, like the fallout would be, I don't think the game simulates that, but it would not be a wise idea to put that there. So we can put it there. Looking at this though, we need to do some more fill-ins. So why don't we get that other sports complex over here. We'll just put in trees. There. That fills that in. So I mean that would require me to reduce these. Get them out of here. Which right now, I mean, if we are making progress on this, I would like that to stay there. I don't suppose I can look at a thing of garbage now. We have dipped down. Actually, garbage is at 0, despite what it says here. So is it just looks? Can I get rid of it, maybe? No. I see. So we're going to have a problem with this then, aren't we? I don't suppose I can zone over it, and it would just replace it. No. Can I zone over it with a different zone? I don't think it works that way, but... No. So that's the conundrum then, that's why it's sticking around, because it says the game thinks we have 0 trash. I don't know why this hasn't disappeared though. That doesn't make sense, but maybe because there is no trash, there's not an update? So maybe we should get rid of these then. Because this is deleting trash too fast, and it's not able to gain some so that it can update the thing. I have no idea why it's behaving this way. But based upon assumptions, we will just do what we can. And now these planes don't have to try and dodge the stacks, and hopefully that will also help pollution here as time moves on. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing here. I think I can definitely put more houses in here. And it will be okay, I guess, pollution-wise. But now, as for that, like, we're so close to commercial, I don't want to put more. It's just an awful lot to have a tree buffer, you know? Especially right here, too. I guess it would make sense to do it. Put maybe a plaza there as the entrance to the industrial zone. I guess we could put a tree line there. Wouldn't hurt. Just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't really have any good options for that, so we'll just leave it for now. Okay, before we tackle this, let's figure out what I want to do here. Oh, we now have an uptick in some... Okay, well in that case, we'll add some industry over here. Okay, that works. Oh, we did see an actual freight train. I don't have any freight up here anyway, do I? I don't think so, and I've ignored it because they can just get onto the highway. That's why, but I don't know. I guess we can try it. Just to see. And if it goes beyond this in demands, then I guess we will be putting in the big stuff, the high dense, because I have none of that yet. But like I really don't feel like I needed to do that because we have empty zones everywhere. Okay, so since we're not blasting off again from over here, I guess I can put those roads back in. And I don't know, just keep going. At least make a connection. And then how about we just kind of terminate it there, and this will be greenery or whatever. Be a great location for something, but what? And this thing. Oof. That doesn't look good. Let's get us a playground in here. Or maybe I should put the playground in here. Yeah, because what it does to the... it does bad things all over the place. Right. Just ignore you then. Fortunately, that will not make it go back down. How about over here? That flattens that just a little bit. Alright. Grab your trees. Yeah, people are actually coming out here. For what? I'm not sure. Alright, well if that's where that is... I don't really have one over here. That'll be fine. We didn't end up putting one over here, nor over here. I'll tell you what, put one there, and there, there. So there's one there. Okay, so that one should actually have probably taken that out. It's fine though, it'll all work. Good, 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 good. The maintenance costs. This is a little empty. I feel like there should be something here. But I really don't want to pack it in. I guess I could just put tree. Or I could do an alternating thing. No, am I looking for? That is a medium one. There. Now we'll go with symmetry. Why don't we still put some trees in? We'll just put it behind. Maybe line up along these monuments as well. Okay. Now it doesn't look so sparse. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. I mean, I could mirror that here, too. Why don't we? Why don't we? I don't know, do we need to? Nah, let's just leave. That's fine. The park is done. As far as I'm concerned, the park is done. We did get these out here, yes we did. Good. Okay. So that's about as far as that's gonna go. Chaos of cars. The usual suspect. Okay, well, the way we're gonna get out of this then is putting down... You don't even live there anymore. Putting down a bus stop on every corner in this area. Let's go check the graph. Yeah. Well, now that was designed there because that's the main area. So that's fine. This is the issue here. And what else would fix it? It is that road in particular. That intersection right there. Yeah. So I guess... Stop zooming out, please. It's at 93% full. If I were to put a parking garage there... Oh, there is a parking garage there. That's probably why. But if we look at this... Okay. A lot of people are using this. This is like the main station. People are walking from here to go to the subway, to come all the way out here just to go to the bus stop. It does not seem efficient. Would this improve if I put... I mean, like, you're actually closer to a bus stop there. I don't know. Perhaps I should repeal the ordinance to disincentivize people. That doesn't... what we actually want, though, helps reduce congestion due to commuting. I still seem to recall this being said that it was bad for traffic. Or maybe it reduces congestion, but it doesn't reduce volume, and so that, I don't know. One of these, I think maybe this one in particular, because it's people carpooling together, maybe this disincentivizes the public transport, whereas this is public transport, so this one's bad because it takes away from what you're trying to do? Or something? I don't know. What's the nuclear free zone about? Declares nuclear free zone, no power plants may be built. Environmentalists love it. Well, we're not really bad for that right now, though. Where's my ratings? Environment's great, actually. Safety, not so much. But then people are also saying that crime is not an issue here, so who do you believe? You know? Female chimpanzees more likely to succeed in law school than males. Citizens are calm and content, so no riots. Great. Because they love me. Garbage gone. Dumping dollars. Hale and hearty. I need to check the funding. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can put that ordinance in and see what happens. It's the only one I don't have, really. Youth curfew, we don't really need to do this. How much money are we making off of gambling? None. So we didn't legalize it, but we got a casino here, so how does that work? I guess it's only legal in a very specific spot. You would think that that would prevent you from building a casino, though. Well, and I guess it probably does in the natural light of things, doesn't it? Casino cannot be built because, well, okay, but, like, even though we got this through a write-it, I'm willing to bet we couldn't get it naturally if I didn't have the ordinance, so it's kind of a loophole that honestly seems common enough that they probably should have fixed that at some point. Right, I think we're good to go down there on the shoreline. And as these things build in, I have to go back in. Tree time. I think I got these guys. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, there's a lot of mansions down here. Probably would have been better off doing the condos along the way, but now the condos are having a look at the park. And this has no way of getting to... You gotta be kidding me. That is interesting. Well, here's an idea. How about... Sorry. We've actually got some horsies in town here. I think this must be... It works for everybody else because they're actually touching something. I see. So me having it just kind of hang out here is not gonna work. It's actually gotta touch one way or the other. Which I guess just means we are demolishing. Gonna come back in here and do that, followed by that. And it does look like it hooked in there. It's not quite what I'd like it to do, but whatever. I'm not going to bother fixing it. We put in these damn expensive things for the look of it. We may as well make sure they at least work, even if nobody's riding the damn things. Good enough. Okay, that's that taken care of. Let her up again. Very interesting, the paragliders over here. I wonder if that's because they're coming off of the beach and their height is giving them a skew in the isometric view. They like to buzz around Monument here, don't they? I should probably just demolish these just to accelerate the replacement. Now what to do here? I was thinking of maybe a strip of something here. We could do commercial, continue that. Or since it is directly in a flight path, we can just leave it. Yeah, let's just leave it. In lieu of a fence. We'll just keep people out that way. And the crime copter is still here. He's way over there. Yeah, it just doesn't... I don't know. I don't know what to do about the airport and why it is so crime-riddled. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. 40 cells, 2 crimes in the area and no arrests on it. I never lowered funding for the police. It's a mystery. Okay. Anybody else? Right, the middle SR areas. Services and recreation. I guess I could do another big park in the middle, mirroring its neighbor. Maybe this time let's just put the soccer field there. Medium playground in the middle. Cheap out with a couple parks there. Very boring, but the Sims do not care. So then for the rest of it, well, actually, we don't have any elementary school over here, do we? They have any school at all over here, I don't know. Education. No, we don't. Somehow they're still educated. We don't have anything like that over here, so let's put in an elementary school. Boy, we're really missing. See, that's just one here, right? I feel this is excessive, but whatever. It will work. And then we want to do the usuals. Actually, if we just double down on that. Makes it real easy, not a park. Playground. There. And then we can just do a little surround. Okay, you can turn that off now. We also never extended the monorail out that way either. Now, how I'm going to have it deal with this, I don't know. I mean, I could make it go down the middle. Then hook up here somehow. But as far as that's concerned, let's grab station right there, station right there. I guess I could put one right there at the edge. I'll wait until I figure out whether I want to have that go off and then bend down or come down here, because I think that's going to be real hard to make that bend into such a tight spot like that. Maybe not when it's already at a 45-degree angle, but we'll come back to it. Oh, and of course that breaks these. There. And we will give it the sprucing up everybody else has. Kind of interesting how the simulation does real estate speculation. Because most of the houses now that are all blacked out, are the mansions in the wealthy areas that just pop up everywhere and then suddenly they disappear. That is something that always plagues new cities and settlements absolutely everywhere it happens. I mean, American history is littered with that. The whole story of why we have a lot of grid cities and a lot of dead cities is just because someone went out there, decided to plop a city down, or a town, which most of the time, especially early on, was only on paper, and people would move out there and they would find just a bunch of huts. And it was actually kind of funny because a lot of Europeans that would come over either to visit or to get in on investing in the speculation companies and whatnot, would mark how, there's all this promise about all these great American cities, and everyone was just kind of living in poverty. And I'm not even talking like the western frontier, like this is when they were still developing east of the river there. So I could see it being sort of a backstory for this city where a bunch of wealthy people came up, built their mansions, bought a bunch of real estate that would eventually get divvied up and sold, and then just move out. Cash out and move out. What's surprising to me, though, is like this low-income housing, the thing that has had constant demand since I started the game. Commuting when they live right next to a damn bus stop. How does that make any sense? Again, though, I think it's because the simulation just hasn't caught up. It needs me to focus on certain areas for a while. Plus, the fact that I've built so much while pausing I think may also have something to do with it, because every time I pause, it hangs on to everything for the simulation to process later, and so not only is it slowing down just because how dense everything is, and the whole not working well on modern systems deal, it then also has to work on constant backlog that I am feeding it. I can do more tree development on my own time, as I tend to do. Anything fancy here? Average score, -10. So I'm not sure I want the monorail to come all the way down, because these would also be good spots to have, like, subway or some other such thing to connect into. 30 blue ribbons. No towels stolen. Everybody loves it here. Jet ski fiesta. Ooh, jet ski. What does that give me? That's a thing, I'm pretty sure. A jet fighter. No, okay, it's nothing then. As we run into that cruise ship, that sounds like a really bad idea. We're gonna cancel that one. Thanks, but no. If when I was doing the thing with the fishing boat, if that could destroy small boats, I'm pretty sure a jet ski running into a cruise ship is going to be a bad time for somebody. Okay, so we do have this new hospital. Right. Let's go check our... Speed up the game while I go check my funding. Health and education. Okay, this hospital's a little bit... I mean, it's still got 300 people. Okay, so that's fine. Education? Yeah, we're never going to climb back up to a heyday of people going to school, I don't think. Although this large elementary school... Is that a new one I put in somewhere? I don't know. I can't zoom in on it. No, it's just the regular one. I mean, that's still pretty good. Let's just give it a little bit more. Don't need to go super crazy on it. Health and... In fact, if anything, a lot of these need less funding. Like 17 in the museum. It's alright. Speaking of museums and libraries, though, I kind of have left that to its own device, so let's grab some libraries and slap them around. Clinic probably wouldn't go amiss. We're kind of out of range of a lot of our healthcare now. Holy crap. Oh boy. Chug, chug, chug. Come on, game. Yeah, we are well out of... So maybe another big hospital, actually? Seems how... Wouldn't be bad. Overlap is not terrible. Let's go ahead and put it in this one, though. Put it right there, so the people can come in on the bus. Yeah, I think we've kind of reached the end point here of the game. It's suffering a lot. Becoming harder and harder to actually get this thing to maintain. Until I get, zoomed in here, but then I can't see anything. Because even one zoom out level just feels like it's slowing down. Not really a fan of that. So we got our school, managed to build something there. That's still pretty close to commercial zones. I guess I could maybe build a little bit of commercial here. Wait, is that? No, that's just... Yeah, why don't we zone just a little bit of something here? And I think for the rest of it, we're just going to put in some random parks and then we're going to fill in. Put a park in there. Put a park in here. We're going to grab... I should probably do a playground or something. So playground there. I don't know, flower gardens are a little... I mean, it would make more sense to have something like that around here by the commercial. How about a baseball park? Just want to make sure everybody's got something. Put a skateboard there. Couple basketball courts. Alright, that's good enough. Let's fill in so I can get rid of these signs. Garden spots there. And I could actually have done that there too. And that one's good. Let that fill in with tree. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the last bit. Ah. All right. And we will seek to move that into this neighborhood somewhere as we go. So, yeah. Like, do I want this to fill in grid up to there and then keep this all? Or should I make this part of it too? Well, we'll make that part of it too already. Why not? Now, why don't we finish off this? Okay. There's only so many patterns I can do of this. Wouldn't be amiss to have another connector there instead of making people drive all the way here to get to work, if they indeed do work over there. They'll be fine. Okay, so everywhere else in the city is full. That leaves us, oh man, taking longer and longer for it to render when I zoom out to this level. Metro City has gaps in police. Yeah. Swelled heads, pavement, dumping dollars, more garbage. 90-weight motor oil found to be better than gravy. Earth found to be a giant sugarless gumball, craving children crestfallen. Record played backward reveals Julius Caesar had a feminine side. What are we doing? Trash is still not disappearing. Oh well. We're definitely going to have to speed it a little bit and let the game sort of render in new stuff, catch up with new developments and the like. But I think as far as we're ready to go here, this is all we need. And then after this fills in, Society of Children named Mavis, stage library sit-in. As far as this is concerned, then I guess it depends on what I feel like. Either try and cram it in until we can maybe get to 100,000 people. I was thinking 1 million when I first envisioned this city, and I realize now how absolutely ambitious that would be to do. Because like we'd be filling everything in here as super dense, and I don't really want to do that. So we'll aim for 100,000, maybe 110,000, so that we could legitimately say we got the rocket, wherever that still is. Still got a couple private schools in here. House of Worship. The movie studio, right. Right, it's the movie studio that needs the population, not the rockets. We'll never get the rocket, so we'll put that in on our own. But I do kind of want to have this, but now there's no place for it. Not unless maybe I moved it out here. Which I could. Eliminate some of that, maybe. Or, well, that would be one hell of a thing. I could buffer it this way. And just take out something. Put a movie studio out here. Well, we can figure something out. Stick it way... And I don't know. Would it fit in that? Probably not. It's a 6 by at the very least. Well, we'll do something. But I would like to just have everything in here just because I can. So yeah, new year. Power scarcity. Whoops. We still got plenty, but we can fund it a little bit better. Happy New Year. Okie dokie. Well, getting awfully close to the end here, so I think, like I said, we'll aim for the 110,000. If we can't, we'll just grab it and put it in anyway. And then we'll just do whatever here next time. See if that gets me close. And then we'll go and build some farms and finish the region and call her good. So I will see you next time.